The passenger. It was just after 2 a.m., and the highway stretched before you like a black ribbon under the cloudy night sky. The moon was hidden behind thick, heavy clouds, and not a single street lamp lit the way. Your headlights carved a narrow path through the darkness, the rest of the world swallowed in shadow. You had been driving for hours, heading home from a long business trip. Your eyelids were heavy, your neck stiff, and the low hum of the engine had started to feel hypnotic. The road was deserted, no other cars, no gas stations, no signs of life at all. You glanced at the fuel gauge. The needle was dipping dangerously close to empty. The nearest gas station was still about 20 miles away. You pressed the accelerator just a little harder. That's when you noticed it. Out of the corner of your eye, in the driver's side mirror, a shadow. Not the shadow of your car, not a reflection, something else. It was tall, thin, and somehow, running alongside you. Your brain tried to explain it away. Maybe it was a tree. A signpost. A trick of the headlights. But there were no trees here. No signposts. Nothing but barren land and asphalt. You told yourself not to look again. You looked anyway. The shadow was still there. And then, God help you, you saw another one on the opposite side, perfectly matching your speed. Both shapes glided effortlessly over the ground, their movements too smooth, too fast to be human. Your hands tightened on the steering wheel. You pressed down on the gas. The speedometer climbed. 65, 70, 75, the shapes stayed with you. No matter how fast you went, they matched your pace exactly. Then, without warning, they were gone. Relief washed over you, but it lasted only seconds. Because in your rearview mirror, someone was sitting in your back seat. You hadn't heard the door open. You hadn't felt the car shift from the added weight. The figure was impossible to make out in the darkness, its face obscured by something like smoke or shadow, but you could see its eyes. They glowed faintly, like dying embers. Your chest tightened. Every instinct screamed at you not to look directly, but you couldn't stop. You flicked your eyes up to the mirror again. The figure hadn't moved, but you could swear it was leaning forward, just a little. You swallowed hard and kept your gaze on the road. You told yourself to keep driving, to focus on reaching the gas station. But then you heard it. Breathing. Slow, heavy, right behind your ear. You whipped your head around. No one was there. The back seat was empty. Your heart was pounding so loud it was almost drowning out the hum of the engine. You forced yourself to look forward again, trying to convince yourself it had all been in your head. Then a voice whispered from the passenger seat. Don't check the back again. Your foot slammed the brake without thinking. The tires screamed against the asphalt, and the world seemed to lurch. You looked to your right. The passenger seat was empty. And yet, you could still feel someone sitting there. You didn't finish the drive to the gas station. The police found your car the next morning, engine still running, headlights beaming into the empty highway. The driver's side door was wide open. The seatbelt was buckled. But you weren't in it.